Today we're going to learn about Microsoft Excel. So what is Excel? Excel is a spreadsheet application, allows you to do calculations, make charts, insert graphics, and display all sorts of data. There are multiple ways to open up Microsoft Excel. We can click on the Start menu and then simply look for it. Now you can see this is the Excel icon I'm pointing at right now, and it showed up pretty quickly. Now, if you have a lot of programs installed, you might want to do this method. When I click on the Start menu, I can simply start typing Excel, and it will look through my Start menu and find it. Now, I'm just going to press Enter at this point to launch the Microsoft Excel program. When you first get into Excel, you have what's called Backstage View, where you can access files you've opened, or you can start with a new blank workbook. Files in Excel are called workbooks. So that's where we're going to go into now. I'm simply just going to click on blank workbook, and I now have a workbook open. Now at the top, we have the quick access toolbar, where we have a save button and also undo and redo. The big benefit to placing buttons on this quick access toolbar is that it will be available no matter where you are in the program. That bar does not change. Now, if we move along the top, we also have the title bar where it tells you what file you're working on. It says Book 1, and of course the program name. Now, if you go lower, we have the ribbon interface. Now, the ribbon interface has different tabs. So when you click on those tabs, all the buttons change below it. Now I'm going to go back to my Home tab, and I want you to follow along the bottom of your Home tab. We see clipboard, font, alignment, number, etc. These are called groups. So if we wanted to, say for instance, change the font, I would go to the Home tab and then start looking in the font group. Now beneath the ribbon, we have a couple elements. One is the name box. Now this is telling you where you are in the document. And you can also, of course, create names. To the right of that is our formula bar. This is where you can see the contents of a cell if it's a formula. Now looking at the main area of Excel, we have many letters across the top, and we have a bunch of numbers from top to bottom. These are columns and rows. So where they intersect, that is called a cell. So for instance, right now, I'm in cell A1. You find the column and then you find the row. Now moving along to the very bottom of your Excel window, we have the status bar. Now the status bar has a few different views on it, and there's also a zoom slider here where you can click the plus sign or drag the slider. So there's also a keyboard shortcut for zoom, and this shortcut is universal through any program that has zoom. You simply need to hold down Control and then use your mouse wheel, and you can resize the window and you can zoom in. This works with any program that uses zoom. If you're using Windows 10 and up, you can also pinch your fingers like you were enlarging something on your phone, and that also works if you don't have a dedicated mouse. And that was our introduction to Microsoft Excel.